Well, that's a nice little spot. Marthavale Hut. So we've been doing a lot of four-wheel drive tracks. Today we thought we'd do something different and just go for a drive. No real plan. We're going to head down to Marthavale Hut, but other than that, no idea. We're just going to have a look at some tracks. The beauty of the Victorian High Country is there's so many tracks. You can drive and you could go for months and just take a different track. Try this track, try that track, and that's the beauty of it. You can do some fantastic trips without even really planning too much. You just go and have a look. And as you can see, it's a beautiful area. Trees across the track in the Victorian High Country are a pretty common occurrence, so carrying a chainsaw is a must. Luckily for us on this occasion, someone had already done the hard work for us. Well, that's a nice little spot. Marthavale Hut. Ooh, it's dark. There's a pan there, broom, firewood, potbelly stove. This is a good little spot to stop. That's a good hut. Marthavale Hut. Oh, I think we'll come back and camp here. Bring the camper trailer up. Better check on camping. Marthavale Hut can be found on the Nicholson River at the junction of Marthavale Track, Quarry Creek Road and Nicholson Creek Track. It was originally built in 1953 as a base for timber workers. Unfortunately, it was destroyed by fire in 2017, so the hut that's there now is a brand new hut in great condition. Top camping spot. after leaving the hut, we decided to head down Nicholson River Track and have a look. So we're just going to have a look. Pretty chopped up down here, and it has been wet. We've had a lot of rain. As usual, we're out here by ourselves, so we don't. I mean, we got the winch and everything, but as you can see, this track's pretty. She's pretty gnarly. It's not too bad, but yeah, we're not that desperate to bloody mess around. Pretty high in the middle, you can see where everyone's diff's been dragging in the mud. A lot of dog prints. So you can see that's easy done, but at the end of the day, we're going down this track to turn around and come back out anyway. So, yeah, we'll leave that one for another day. Once it dries out a bit, we don't want to go destroying the tracks. Heading back along Jones Road at the Wentworth River, we ducked in to have a look at this little camping area. We're just on our way back along Jones Road. Saw this little campsite, thought we'd come and have a look. A little bit of a camping area back there, it's not much. Just sussing out this little track down to the creek.
For a blind dog, poor old Choc gets around all right, but he doesn't like going downhill, and you can see him walking pretty gingerly here.
That's the puppy?
Yeah, let's set up camp here. Not. Wake up and you'll be down at Dargo. Does well for a blind dog, doesn't he?
Most certainly does.
Come on, Choc, pop. This way, come on.
After that, we headed up Wayne's Track, check out a few more camping areas.
What is this track called? Wayne Track. Doesn't look too bad
So far.
so far. There's a camping area up here. I don't think we're going to go up here too far, but just having a look, see? There's a few camping areas in there.
I thought that was the road.
Oh.
Oh.
We going up there?
It looks pretty dry, but that's your call. You're the four-wheel driver. Oh, that is a track.
Ah. Which track? Can't see up there. Shit, that's pretty steep. bloody track go?
Up the river.
Where is that going?
Or is it
Around over there.
around over there?
Oh, it's a deep one.
Bloody hell. Oh.
Ah, nice little spot. And that's the beauty of the high country. You just duck up these little tracks. There's camp spots everywhere. Yeah, completely off grid. Got to be fully self-bloody reliant. Yeah, Wentworth River camping area. Good spot. I think I'd pull the camper in here, although some of those big steep sharp bends might be interesting. See how we go. Anyway, we'll keep rolling. Coming down.
Down.
Lock up torque converter in. Yeah. How good's that? That lock up torque converter going downhill steep in low range just puts that extra engine braking on. You just crawl. Love it.
By this time the day was starting to get on a bit, so we decided to call it a day and head back to camp. Great day in the Victorian High Country.